She slowly tilts her head. Cindy, why are you doing this? I ask. Then she opens her mouth. A small microphone comes out. A voice is heard. You might not know who I am. The name is William Afton. I'm the co-founder of this place and Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, says William Afton. Why are you doing this? I ask. Do you want to know how these animatronics are made? He asks. I've never asked that question, but sure, I tell him. Survive the night, he says. Get in your office. I can't, I'm locked out, I tell him. Well, this is going to be fun, he says. The microphone goes back deep into Cindy. Cindy growls and steps forward. I run away, meeting an animatronic monkey named Chester. He raises his banjo and throws it at me. I duck just in time for him to miss. You can't hit me, Chester, I tell him. He becomes angry and walks toward me. I sprint past him and enter his curtain. That was chapter 5, No Friends. There are 2 more chapters, very short, so I'm going to finish them right now. Chapter 6, The Secrets on Ford. Point of view, Mary. Candies, Burgers, and Fries, 1987. I am inside of the curtain. There seems to be no way out, other than running into Chester. Then I turn around. There is a mysterious door. I turn the knob and enter the door. I turn the lights on, and there seems to be a huge machine. I hear the megaphone in the room start up again. Good job, you found my machine, he says. Well, what do I do now, I ask. Go in the machine, he says. I look at it, and there seems to be a skull on it. I'm not getting in that machine, I tell him. Okay, you could go in willingly, or be forced in, he says. The megaphone turns off. The door begins to bang. They're trying to get in. I put my palms at the top of the machine. I pull myself onto it and try and stand on top of it. Then Chester rushes in toward the machine once he breaks through. He opens his jaw and begins clawing at the machine. Cindy, Candy, and Penguin follow him. There's nothing I can do. Then I get an idea. I jump and hop off of Chester's head. I land on the floor and struggle back up. I rush to the door and enter the door. I shut and lock it, containing the animatronics inside. I quickly go into the vent and begin crawling through it. I go through the vent shaft and look into the office. I see no one other than the rat. Someone is inside of him though. He turns around, then pushes a little button. I look at the camera in front of him, and the animatronics exit the curtain. I get into the office and grab the rat by his throat. I hear snaps and blood rushes from his throat. Damn you, Marilyn, he stutters. As his corpse falls into the ground, I stand up and exit the office. Sydney stares at me, and I walk right past. I shove Chester towards the wall, and he falls into the ground. As I escape these horrors, I exit the building as the place collapses and the machine explodes. I look back to see Cindy limp to the ground. One more chapter. Chapter 7. The Old Warehouse. Point of view, Mary. Candy's Warehouse, 1999. Come on, Mary. Don't tell me that you're going to wimp out now. Do you really want me to go in there? I asked Reggie. Well, of course. Why wouldn't you? It's a dare. You have to be brave enough, he says. Here, let me just check it out, I tell him. I walk up to the main door and sneak inside. It's old, and there is water and broken animatronic parts on the ground. Then the door suddenly shuts behind me. It seems like I'm stuck in here. Then I see a glowing ball of light enter a strange room. I look left and right. There's a phone. There's a number already typed into it, and I call it. The phone in the room I am in ring. The animatronics all rush into the room. I have nowhere to go. Then the ball of light enters a broken down cat animatronic. I quickly enter it. Then I hear snapping coming from the suit. That was the end of the story. Yay, our main character died a horrific death. How exciting. So yeah, that was Five Nights at Candy's The Untold Story. I am currently working on another short story like this. And another long, probably like 19-20 part read aloud story. That's a sequel to my very first story, which is Five Nights at Freddy's World of Hurt. I'm making a sequel to that will hopefully be longer than it, called Five Nights at Freddy's. Man, I just created the title. I forgot what it was. Hold on, let me go back. backdrop. Five Nights at Freddy's Days Reimagined, and you know, I'm writing it and it's getting to the good part, so hopefully it'll be good as I plan it to be. Okay, bye.